Hello everyone, this is Dhanashri Chougale and you are watching Ganga Education. Welcome back to my channel. इस चैनल पर हम लॉ रिलेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन लेते हैं और लॉ रिलेटेड जो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन है उनके बारे में भी इंफॉर्मेशन लेते हैं. सो आप अगर चैनल पर नए हों तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल एंड हिट ऑन अ बेल आइकॉन, जिससे आपको अगली वीडियोस की नोटिफिकेशन मिलते जाएंगे. और ऑलरेडी आपने अगर सब्सक्राइब किया हुआ है तो थैंक यू फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन एंड स्टे ट्यून्ड फॉर फर्दर वीडियोज़. This is part 4 of Judicial Magistrate of First Class and Civil Judge Junior Division Preliminary Examination 2011. We are discussing questions and आज के इस वीडियो में हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 76 टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 100 पर डिस्कस करने वाले हैं विथ इट्स आंसर. और पहले जो 75 क्वेश्चंस है उसके बारे में जो भी वीडियो बनाए हैं उसका लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा. तो सिंपली आप वहाँ पर से क्लिक करते हुए पूरे 100 क्वेश्चन का जो वीडियो बनाए हैं उसके आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन वहाँ पर मिल जाएगी. सो अब के वीडियो में हम देखते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 76 टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 100. सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. Question number 76. Which of the following is not included in essential supply or service as enumerated in section 29 of the Maharashtra Rent Control Act 1999? Option number 1, lights in passage. Option number 2, fire extinguishing services. Option number 3, conservancy services. And option number 4, lifts. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is fire extinguishing services. Now question 77. X is the wife of Z. They are Hindu by religion. Their marriage was solemnized prior to 1990. X files a suit for grant of injunction against her husband Z in the year 2003. Restraining from marrying a second wife. X suit for such injunction is option number 1, hopelessly barred by limitation and is liable to be dismissed with costs. Option number 2, maintainable as it is for prevention of breach of an obligation existing in her favor. Option number 3, liable to be dealt under Order 7, Rule 11 of the Code of Civil Procedure. And option number 4, barred under the provisions of Hindu Marriage Act 1955. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is maintainable as it is for prevention of breach of an obligation existing in her favor. Now question number 78. Second appeal under section 100 of the Code of Civil Procedure lies option number 1 on question of facts, option number 2 on substantial question of law, option number 3 on mixed question of law and facts, and option number 4 all the above. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is on substantial question of law. Now question number 79. Compensation for acquisition without reasonable cause can be awarded by the magistrate. Option number 1, under section 357 subsection 3 of the CRPC. Option number 2, under section 250 of CRPC. Option number 3, under section 167 subsection 2 of the CRPC. And option number 4, under section 436A of the CRPC. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is under section 250 of the CRPC. Now question number 80. Article 39A of the Constitution pertains to option number 1, equality before law. Option number 2, equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Option number 3, equal justice and free legal aid. Option number 4, rights of minorities to establish and administer educational institution. And the correct answer is option number 3, that is equal justice and free legal aid. Now question number 81. Which article of our Constitution provides the right to freedom of speech and expression to the citizens of India? Option number 1, Article 18. Option number 2, Article 19. Option number 3, Article 17. And option number 4, Article 20. And the correct answer is option number 2, Article 19. Now question 82. Every offence shall ordinarily be inquired into and tried by the court. Option number 1, within whose local jurisdiction the complainant resides. Option number 2, within whose local jurisdiction the said offence was committed. Option number 3, within whose local jurisdiction the accused ordinarily resides. Option number 4, within whose local jurisdiction witnesses to the said offence resides. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is within whose local jurisdiction the said offence was committed. Now question number 83. To set aside the decree passed ex parte where summons was duly served, the period of limitation is option number 1, 10 days from the date of decree. Option number 2, 30 days from the date of decree. Option number 3, 60 days from the date of decree. And option number 4, 90 days from the date of decree. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is 30 days from the date of decree. Now question number 84. Under section 21 of the Specific Relief Act, the court, option number 1, shall not award any compensation to the plaintiff. Option number 2, shall as of a rule award compensation in each and every suit. Option number 3, shall not award compensation unless the plaintiff has claimed it in his plaint. Option number 4, may award compensation to the plaintiff even if it is not claimed by him. And the correct answer is option number 3, that is shall not award compensation unless the plaintiff has claimed it in his plaint. Now question number 85. When the landlord can recover possession in case of service tenancy created under section 22 subsection 1 of Maharashtra Rent Control Act. Option number 1, if the tenant is convicted in a criminal case by a competent court. Option number 2, if a departmental inquiry is initiated against the tenant on serious charge like theft, misappropriation, etc. Option number 3, if a tenant ceases to be the member of the recognized trade union in the establishment. Option number 4, if the tenant ceases to be in service or employment of the said landlord. And the correct answer is option number 4, that is if the tenant ceases to be in service or employment of the said landlord. Now question number 86. To constitute the offence of kidnapping from lawful guardianship, the age of the kidnapped minor must be option number 1, under 18 years of age if a male, or under 16 years of age if female. Option number 2, under 16 years of age if a male and under 18 years of age if female. Option number 3, not more than 21 years if a female, or not more than 18 years if a male. Option number 4, under 21 years of age may be a male or a female. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is under 16 years of age if a male, or under 18 years of age if a female. Now question number 87. As per section 122 of the Transfer of Property Act, gift means option number 1, the transfer of certain existing movable property made by donor to donee. Option number 2, the transfer of certain existing immovable property made by donor to the donee. Option number 3, the transfer of property by donor to donee on certain consideration. Option number 4, the transfer of certain existing movable or immovable property made voluntarily and without consideration by one person called the donor, to another called the donee and accepted by or on behalf of donee. And the correct answer is option number 4, that the transfer of certain existing movable or immovable property made voluntarily and without consideration by one person called the donor to another called the donee and accepted by or on behalf of the donee. Now, question number 88. As provided under section 25, subsection 3 of the Limitation Act 1963, the easement rights over the property belonging to the government are acquired by continuous and uninterrupted users if such right is peaceably and openly enjoyed for a period of option number 1, 12 years, option number 2, 20 years, option number 3, 3 years, option number 4, 30 years. And the correct answer is option number 4, that is 30 years. Now, question number 89. Examination in chief means option number 1, the examination of a witness by adverse party. Option number 2, the examination of witness by the party who calls him. Option number 3, the examination of witness subsequent to the cross-examination by the party who called him. And option number 4, the examination of a first witness. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is the examination of witness by a party who calls him. Now, question number 90. Where a person lawfully does anything for another person or delivers anything to him, not intending to do so gratuitously, and such other person enjoys the benefit thereof. Option number 1, the latter is not bound to make compensation to the former. Option number 2, the latter is bound to make compensation to former. Option number 3, the former is forbidden to accept compensation from the latter. Option number 4, the latter, if a government is not bound to make compensation to the former. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is the latter is bound to make compensation to the former. Now, question number 91. Presumption under section 113A of the Indian Evidence Act pertains to option number 1, dowry death. Option number 2, custodial death. Option number 3, abatement of suicide by a married woman. And option number 4, absence of consent in certain prosecutions for rape. And the correct answer is option number 3, that is abatement of suicide by married woman. Question number 92. The period of limitation for filing an application for the restoration of the suit is option number 1, 30 days, option number 2, 60 days, option number 3, 90 days, and option number 4, 1 month. And the correct answer is option number 1, that is 30 days. There is difference between 30 days and 1 month, क्योंकि एक महीने में मे बी 28 या 29 डेज भी हो सकते हैं या 31 डेज भी हो सकते हैं. तो जो स्पेसिफिकली लॉ में मेंशन किया है आपको वही आंसर देना है, दैट इज 30 डेज. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 93. Which of the following act will not amount to theft as defined under section 378? Option number 1, A cuts down a tree on B's ground with the intention of dishonestly taking the tree out of B's possession without B's consent. Option number 2, A, being B's servant and entrusted by B with the care of B's computer, dishonestly runs away with said computer without B's consent. Option number 3, A, going on a journey, entrusts his computer to D, the keeper of warehouse, till A shall return. D carries the computer to a computer shoppe and sells it. Option number 4, A finds a gold ring belonging to B on a table in the house of B. A removes the said ring dishonestly. Correct answer is option number 3. That is, A going on a journey, entrust his computer to D, the keeper of a warehouse till A shall return. D carries the computer to a computer shop and sells it. Question number 94. As provided under section 32 of the Maharashtra Rent Control Act, the rent shall be recovered according to option number 1, local usage, option number 2, British calendar, option number 3, Hindu almanac, option number 4, any other calendar acceptable to the landlord and the tenant, and the correct answer is option number 2, that is British calendar. Now question number 95. Read the following statements and point out which one is incorrect. Option number 1. Injunction cannot be granted to restrain any person from applying to any legislative body. Option number 2. Injunction cannot be granted to restrain any person from instituting or prosecuting any proceeding in criminal court. Option number 3. Injunction cannot be granted to prevent the breach of contract to the performance of which would not be specifically enforced. And option number 4. Injunction cannot be granted when the plaintiff has personal interest in the matter. And the correct answer is option number 4, that injunction cannot be granted when the plaintiff has personal interest in the matter. Now question number 96. Where the person summoned cannot by the exercise of due diligence be found, the summons may be served, option number 1, by affixing the same on the notice board of municipal council of Gram Panchayat as the case may be, or option number 2, by leaving one of the duplicates of the same for him with some adult male member of his family residing with him, and the person with whom the summons is so left shall, if so required by the summoning officer, sign a receipt therefor on the back of other duplicate. Option number 3, by affixing the summon on the conspicuous part of his house. Option number 4, by serving the same on the servant of a person summoned and obtain from him the acknowledgement thereof on the back of the duplicate. And the correct answer is option number 3, that is by fixing the same on the conspicuous place of his house. Now question number 97. Confession recorded by a magistrate on oath is option number 1, admissible, option number 2, inadmissible, option number 3, admissible only to the extent of corroboration to the other evidence on record, and option number 4, admissible if corroborated by other evidence on record. And the correct answer is option number 2, that is inadmissible. Now question 98. Which article of Constitution says that the law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within the territory of India? Option number 1, Article 141. Option number 2, Article 139A. Option number 3, Article 140. And option number 4, Article 142. And the correct answer is option number 1, that is Article 141. Now question number 99. If an innocent partner seeks dissolution of a firm under section 44 clause C of the Indian Partnership Act, he has to satisfy the code that option number 1, the conduct of the partner in question is calculated to prejudice the carrying on the partnership business. Option number 2, the partnership firm is not in the position to repay the loan borrowed from a nationalized bank. Option number 3, the partnership firm has not gained any profit in past 3 years. Option number 4, there are no future prospectus to the business of the firm. And the correct answer is option number 1, that the conduct of the partner in question is calculated to prejudice the carrying on a partnership business. And last question, that is question number 100. Under the provisions of Code of Civil Procedure, no second appeal lies in a suit for a recovery of money not exceeding option number 1, rupees 25,000, option number 2, rupees 50,000, option number 3, rupees 1 lakh, and option number 4, rupees 2 lakh. And the correct answer is option number 1, that is 25,000. सो ये थे पूरे 100 क्वेश्चन ऑफ जुडिशियल मैजिस्ट्रेट ऑफ फर्स्ट क्लास सिविल जज जूनियर डिवीजन प्रिलिमिनरी एग्जामिनेशन 2011। इसके आंसर भी हमने यहाँ पर डिस्कस किए हैं। एक क्वेश्चन इस एग्जामिनेशन से कट हो चुका है, वो भी हमने डिस्कस किया कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन वहाँ पर से कट हो चुका है। अपकमिंग वीडियोस में हम 2020 तक के सभी क्वेश्चन पेपर डिस्कस करने वाले हैं विथ इट्स आंसर। तो ये एक अच्छा प्रैक्टिस सेशन हो जाएगा। जस्ट आपने ये क्वेश्चन बार बार सुने रिपीटेडली तो भी आपको आइडिया आ जाएगा कि एमपीएससी किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन आपको पूछती है, कौन से क्वेश्चन रिपीटेडली पूछे जाते हैं और आंसर का ट्रिक क्या है कि किस टाइप के आंसर ऑप्शन आपको दिए जाते हैं। वो सब इन्फॉर्मेशन हमें जितना प्रैक्टिस करते हैं उससे आ जाता है। तो प्रैक्टिस सेशन के लिए ये क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन यूज़फुल रहेगा। सो बाकी वीडियोज़ के लिए आप हमारे साथ बने रहिए। थैंक यू।